Hey everyone, it's Julie here with TipRanks, and today we're taking a look at 3 strong buy, high-yield dividend stocks. So let's get into it. Alright guys, welcome back. Thank you all so much for being here. Today we're taking a look at 3 dividend stocks that boast some high yields. We're talking 9% and above. And on top of that, they do come in with a strong buy consensus from Wall Street analysts. So today we're going to take a look at these companies, what it is that they do, and what those analysts are predicting for the stock's future. Just before we get into all of that, this is your friendly reminder that if you enjoyed today's video, make sure you hit that thumbs up button and that you're subscribed to the channel as well. Now let's get right into our 3 high-yield dividend stocks. First up, we have Blackstone Secured Lending Fund. Trading under the ticker BXSL, they're currently priced at $30.65 per share. Over the past year, the stock has climbed over 34% and has grown nearly 7% in the last 3 months. This BDC is a specialty finance company operating under larger asset manager Blackstone. They work in financial services as a source of capital and credit for private companies in the U.S. They have a diversified investment portfolio across a wide range of industries, favoring the software and healthcare fields. 98.5% of their investments are first lien secured loans, and nearly 95% are here in the U.S. The company now pays their dividend out on a quarterly basis, and that current dividend comes in at 77 cents per share for a dividend yield of 9.66%. Their next ex-dividend date is on June 28th for payment on July 26th. They shared their first quarter report just last week on May 8th, where they did come out with an earnings beat. They had their second best quarter since their IPO from an earnings standpoint, with a net income of 96 cents per share, and the company saw their net investment income come in at 87 cents per share, which represented an over 13% annualized return on equity. Following that quarterly report, we did have one analyst from Bank of America weigh in. The analyst noted that the company's recent quarter was strong, showcasing their proprietary platform's effectiveness, excellent risk management, and substantial liquidity. They also noted that they're well-positioned within the BDC sector, able to outperform peers and generate superior risk-adjusted returns. The Blackstone Secured Lending Fund has 9 current analyst ratings, coming in as a strong buy with 7 buys and 2 holds. And the average price target comes in at $31.84 for an upside of 3.8%. Looking at some of our more recent ratings here, on the low end we do have a hold with a downside of 0.5% and high-end price targets both north of 7% upside. For our second high-yield dividend stock, we're looking at AGNC Investments. Trading under the ticker AGNC, they're priced at $9.84. The stock has climbed 27% over the past year and has grown 7.7% in the last 3 months. AGNC is an internally managed mortgage REIT, or real estate investment trust. They bring capital investments to the real estate industry, putting money into a variety of real property assets, including mortgage loans and mortgage-backed securities. AGNC has built up a portfolio with a strong focus on those mortgage-backed securities. As of year-end, their investment portfolio was valued at $60.2 billion. REITs are required by regulations to return a certain amount of their profits and earnings back to investors, which typically leads to a very attractive dividend yield. And AGNC also pays their dividend out on a monthly basis. Currently at 12 cents per share, they have a very attractive dividend yield at 14.75%. That next ex-dividend date is coming up at the end of the month on the 31st for payment on June 11th. AGNC did share their Q1 earnings report nearly a month ago on April 22nd, where they did come out with an earnings beat. Their Q1 earnings per share came in at 58 cents, beating expectations by 1 cent per share. The company did have over $63 billion in their investment portfolio at the end of March. And following that quarter, we had a handful of analysts weigh in on the stock, including one 5-star analyst from Maxim. They noted that the company reported comprehensive income that not only exceeded their dividend, but also led to an increase in tangible book value. This performance is underpinned by historically wide interest rate spreads, low prepayment risk, and favorable funding conditions, all of which support the company's income and sustainability of its dividends. AGNC's strong buy consensus comes from 9 current analyst ratings with 7 buys and 2 holds. The current price target comes in at $9.89 for a slight upside of 0.5% as the stock has seen some growth recently. On the low end, we do have a hold rating with a downside of 8.5% and a high-end price target with an upside of nearly 12%. And third on our list today, we have another REIT with Franklin BSP Realty Trust. They trade under the ticker FBRT, currently priced at $13.17. Overall, the stock has gained 11% in the past year, growing 4.5% in the last few months. This REIT works in the commercial real estate space with a focus on commercial real estate mortgage debt. Their portfolio consists of CRE debt instruments that the company has either originated or acquired, mainly first mortgage loans on commercial properties in the U.S. They have a flexible approach, making loans on a wide range of scales from $10 million to $250 million. And as a REIT, once again, we have a pretty attractive dividend yield. Franklin BSP does pay their dividend on a quarterly basis, and it currently is at 35 cents per share for a dividend yield of 10.73%. Their last payment was on April 10th. And following that, on April 29th, the company did report an earnings beat for their first quarter. Q1 earnings per share came in at 44 cents, beating expectations by 5 cents per share. The company saw net income of $35.8 million, which was up from $30 million the year before, and they closed $591 million of new loan commitments. Now, the stock does just have 3 current analyst ratings, but does come in with unanimous buys. And an average price target of $14.67 would imply an upside potential of about 11.5%. Looking at our recent ratings down below, they range from an upside of 6.3% to a couple at 13.9%. So that is a quick look at 3 strong buy, high-yield dividend stocks. If you made it to the end of today's video, make sure you hit that thumbs up button and let me know your thoughts on these 3 stocks in the comments down below. I always love hearing from you guys. Please keep in mind these videos are never a suggestion to buy or sell any specific stock, so please always make sure you stick to your own investment plan. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great day, and I'll see you back here next time.